Hi, I'm Bunny Cakes and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the Drunk Book Tag. This was originally done by Pages and Pens, and I will link her channel down below. Um, so let's get right into it. The first question is wine coolers. You're 16 and you finally managed to sneak one of your mom's Smirnoff Ices. What is one of your most guilty pleasure reads? I'm gonna go with romance novels. Sometimes I like a good cheesy romance novel, something light that's not very deep and doesn't like super mean anything or take much effort. So yeah. Though I don't really feel guilty about anything I read. Um, Number two is beer. You've made it to college and are hosting your first cater. Pick one of your favorite new adult or college age books. Um, I actually only just recently found out that new adult was a thing. I thought new adult and young adult were the same thing, but apparently they're not. Um, so I don't think I've read anything that is definitively new adult. Um, the Wicked series that I read by Nancy Holder and Debbie Vigay, um, I think takes place in the characters' college years a little bit, so I'm going to go with that. It was the first book in the series is Wicked, Witch, and Curse. It's actually the first two books. Um, and then the second two books are Legacy and Spellbound, and the fifth book is Resurrection. So I'm going to go with that series. Um, let's see. Number three is Tequila. You partied too hard last night and drank a little too much Jose Cuervo. What's a book that you never want to see again, or your least favorite book? Um, I'm going to go with the Twilight series and 50 Shades of Grey. I haven't actually read very far into the Twilight series, but I did read the entire 50 Shades of Grey series, and I wish I could unread that. Um, Number four is Beer Bong. What is a book that you read super fast? A Court of Wings and Ruin I read in like 2 days. I had an ebook version of it, so I was reading it on my phone, on my Kindle, on my laptop, everywhere, constantly. Um, Number five is Spring Break. You've thrown your inhibitions to the wind and ended up having a sexy night you'll never forget. What is your favorite kind of smutty read? Um, I'm going to go with erotic horror. It's a weird genre that I found when I was in my early teens, and I don't find it sexy, but erotic horror has a lot of sex in it, so that's what I'm going with. Um, a Screwdriver, the most twisted book you've ever read. Um, that's going to either be some of the erotic horror I've read because that stuff gets really twisted, um, or Pet Cemetery because that is a twisted, kind of scary sort of Native American child coming back from the dead freak fest that I still sometimes have nightmares about. Um, Number seven is Long Island iced tea, the melting pot of alcoholic beverages. What is one of your favorite diverse reads? The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas is amazing. Number eight is Sex on the Beach, a drink that's great in theory but wasn't exactly all it was cracked up to be. What is a book that just didn't live up to the hype? Um, Recently I haven't read anything that has been hyped up that wasn't just as good as I expected, so none right now. Um, Number nine is wine. You've just gone through a rough breakup, so you park yourself in bed with your favorite bottle of wine, some ice cream, and a bucket for your tears. Name a book that made you cry out all of your feels. Um, Flowers for Algernon. That is one of the few books that I will reread occasionally, and you know how sometimes you just need to cry, but you can't, but you need to. Flowers for Algernon. That'll do it for you. It does it for me. Um, Number 10 is Strip Club. What's the sexiest naked book? I don't know. Um, I haven't read anything like that recently. Um, there were some kind of steamy scenes in uh, Eat, Pray, Love by Carolyn Sparks that I read a few months ago. But I think that's the closest it gets. So yeah, I don't really know. That's the last question. So I'm going to leave this tag open to everyone, as I have been with the tag videos that I've been making this month. Because I'm pre-filming and I forgot to go through and see who hadn't done this tag yet. So if you haven't done this tag and you watch this video, uh, do this tag. So yeah, thank you for watching and keep reading.